I don't know if y'all could see. Probably not. It's just right outside.
Here it might be a little bit coming through.
The guineas, Rufio's laying over there on the ground, and the guineas came all around. We're like, but figured give you a little bit of a different point of view this way. There they are.
Oh.
Rufio got up. They said, "Oh, I'm out." And the turkey's out over there too. And then this way we can look at the dogs.
Yeah.
And y'all can't see our secret project we're working on.
Yeah.
What up, Roof? You scared the guineas?
So good morning.
Yeah, it feels really good this morning. It's supposed to be in the 70s, which it's been in like the 50s, low 60s, and then getting to the 30s at night. And then we slept with the door open last night on the camper, and it felt great.
Yeah.
Really good. It's slightly chilly right now, but once the sun comes out, it's gonna be in the 70s. So we're gonna get a lot done today.
Yeah.
Very, very excited. I'm so happy to see what's going on over there.
So if you watch Crocker Life, we found the materials.
Found what we needed.
Yeah. It was a day of driving, but we got it.
Worth it at this point. It is so difficult to find what you need when you need it. It's just the way it goes, but hey, name of the game, we're used to it. Today we should be able to get a lot of progress. Your dad's in town again, so you'll be going, hanging out and stuff with family, and then I'll be here holding the fort down. Maybe someday we'll have it set up enough to where it's easier for us to both leave and be gone and all that stuff. But not long ago we got to hang out when your dad was in town and stuff. So it's not, I'm missing out, but it's not like I'm missing out on something that we haven't done just recently. So being here with the dogs and getting stuff done, I'm just happy. Literally, I woke up this morning pumped, and it's been a long time since I felt that way. It really has, because I'm like, we get to make a lot of progress today. We have everything we need. We literally, for the first time in a long time, we can just wake up and get to work, and we have everything that we need. So I don't know, it felt good. I was very excited about it. It's been a feeling that has been lost a little bit, and I'm happy to have it back.
Just being in limbo
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah. It just does suck trying to find, and then even maybe this is part of the problem. This is not a dig at anyone that works at any lumber yard or any type of thing, but finding good help is hard. You can go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, normal lumber yard, anywhere that has building materials, pretty much anywhere, and customer service is pretty much gone. It's pretty much every man for themselves. If you don't know what you're looking for, good luck. If you ask someone for help, good luck. We don't live in a time like we used to, and it's sad. It really is sad. It's kind of like, they would always say back in the day, they don't make them like they used to, and talking about cars or houses or whatever. Now it's customer service. And Danielle called a few places yesterday. I was on the toilet. It was like, hey, do you have blah, blah, blah? And they're like, no, I'm sorry, but we have blah, blah, blah. Bruh, it's literally almost the same thing. They didn't even know that that's what we're looking for. It's literally the same thing. They were more literal with it than what it's supposed to be. For example, if you're going to buy a 2x4, they don't sell 2x4s. They sell 1.5 by 3.5. And when you call and say, hey, do you have a 2x4? They're like, no, but we have 1.5 by 3.5s. And it's just like, so a lot of times when you call and you ask, hey, do you have 2x4s? They're like, nope. And then they hang up and you're like, oh, I guess they don't have any. Mm-hmm. They do. Or you get online or call and be like, hey, do you have this? And you get there and there's not. Because people aren't looking. People don't care.
Yeah, I can't tell you how many times we've gone to a place that when they say that, or it says that it's in stock, but it's not.
Yeah, and then you get there, and you're gonna check out, and there's a line freaking down the whole aisle, and there's one cashier, and everyone else working is just standing over on the side not doing anything. Like, that happened just the other day, and I told them, I said, this would never happen years ago, ever. Whenever I was coming up in the world as a young man, when you work a job, it doesn't matter if that's your job or not, you do it. There's been many times where I worked a job that I wasn't the one that was supposed to take the money or check someone in and out or check for this or do whatever. I would be working behind the scenes, and if someone came in, there was no one in the front taking your, I would make sure to be, hey, have you been helped? And if everyone else is busy, hey, let me try. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna at least try my best to get you out of here and get you what you need. And now they'll just stand over there and they'll watch you stand in line. It's crazy. When you hire stuff now, quality means nothing. Customer service means nothing. If you ever find a crew that you hired that does a good job, this is what I was talking about the other day. I don't really go off reviews because hardly anyone go leave good reviews and say I never leave a good review, but these people went out of their way, you know, blah 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 blah, and put pictures if you can or whatever. Because I mean, it's unreal. It is just unreal. And whenever we were getting some more supplies yesterday, this guy was picking up some stuff, and he's like, man, I didn't know this place had metal and metal trim and stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, we've been here before. We built a few pole barns. We do everything do it yourself. We come here. It's a lot cheaper than going to like Lowe's and Home Depot and all that type of stuff. And he said that him and his wife, he was probably like my parents' age or so. He's like, me and my wife, we do everything do it yourself. We don't try to hire out. And they did a slab. They already had an existing pole barn, but instead of cutting through the concrete, they poured a new slab and put all their plumbing, and they did all their bathrooms on one side, and then they just used the rest for like living room and bedrooms and all that. And
so they don't have to go through and do the plumbing.
Yeah, and they were kind of saying the same things, like, we do it yourself everything. Like, it is so hard to hire people that he said his wife is the one that would redo the concrete and resurface and do everything. And I mean, it just shows we live in a do-it-yourself world. And I was looking at comments this morning. I woke up at 4:45. I heard animals. I think I heard a cat. Just, I mean, and the animals were going wild. It sounded like the ducks were going crazy. And so I don't know. Our neighbor thinks he's seen a cat. Mm-hmm. We're not talking about a house cat, but big cat. And I woke up, and then I was trying not to wake Danielle up because she don't sleep good. So I try to, anytime she's asleep, I try to just lay there. I won't get up. If I have to pee or something real bad, I just hold it as long as I can. I try to let her sleep.
I fall asleep fast, but I don't stay asleep. I'm up all night, and then a lot of times, the times I am awake, I'm up for like at least an hour.
Yeah, mine is, it's hard for me to go to sleep, but when I'm asleep, I'm out. But when I wake up, I'm up. I can't go back to sleep, so we're complete opposites. But I got my phone, and I was checking comments this morning on the dry pour video, and doesn't surprise me, not at all. Whenever we watch Country Cajun Living's videos, their whole thing was they started a video with tissues, and they said, all right, before we start, I'm going to hand these tissues out to everybody because y'all be crying that we doing this wrong. Y'all be crying. And people were commenting on ours being like, someone commented like, I don't understand all the hate the Crockers get. It's insane to me. And someone's like, well, because they don't know. But it doesn't matter. Cajun Country Living, they seem like the nicest down-to-earth people. Never met them. I don't know. We've emailed a little bit, but never met them. And they seem like just the nicest people. They do No drama, no nothing like that. They just do their videos and they get hate like crazy because they do something that is the unconventional way. And I was reading comments and people were just saying, again, we're going to regret doing the dry pour. What we did was wrong. I can't believe you would spend all this money and do it incorrectly. You guys are dumb. You guys are, whatever. Why wouldn't you just hire it out, this and that? We do everything ourselves. And we want to show people that you don't have to have the knowledge of a professional to still get a slab, to still get something. It may not come out professional, but like I said earlier,
it works perfect for us.
It does, but also, just because you hire a crew doesn't mean they're even professional. Doesn't even mean they're going to take the time and do it right. Doesn't even mean they care. We're not saying every crew is like that or every business or whatever, but customer service and quality is way down. And we live in a world now of do-it-yourselfers more than I think we're back in the pioneer days is how I feel. Everybody's got to do it cheaper because it's so expensive. Most people can't hire a company because they can barely afford the materials, but then labor on top of that. So they have to pick, do we just not do it or do we try it ourselves? And so our whole goal here is to show people, just do it. It doesn't matter if you know what you're doing or not, just try. You're better off trying and having something than not doing it at all. We live in a world where it is very, very hard to afford anything. And yes, we did buy the bags, and yes, water is technically free to us. We have a water well, costs us some gas to run the generator, but yes, it would have cost the same amount to do the dry pour as if we would have mixed it. But not everyone has a cement mixer, and not everyone has the strength to sit there and mix the bags and then hurry and throw it in there
and then finish and then
and before
you gotta
it
be
dries.
Working fast.
Yeah, it was hard work doing the dry pour, but it would have been way harder to pour it, mix it, do it all, finish it, and you have a very set amount of time. So somebody that may have a bad back or something like that could potentially do this. It's still, I have a bad back, not as bad as a lot of people, but my back's not good. I'll just say that. And I was able to do it. We use a tractor to move the stuff or whatever, but the finishing of it, it's easy. So it's more doable this way because you can take your time than it is to do a normal slab. And we talked about this recently and everything, but it's ironic and it's very funny that people on the internet will say things about people that actually post videos and do stuff. Whether it's the project is finished or not, that's the big thing. Oh, another project that'll just never be finished. Another project you're going to do because you don't know how to build a house. Another, whatever. At least we're trying. At least we're trying. At least we show people, hey, at least if you want something bad enough, you can make it happen. Even if it's 5 projects at a time.
Well, again, too, the house build is main thing, but what do we do in the meantime while we wait for materials?
Yeah, or waited for the concrete to see what we could do with our slab.
Just little things like that. It's like, we're not going to just not do something while we wait. We're going to keep moving
That's
forward.
why we worked on fence and all that.
So, and then also in a big project too, I mean, this is all stuff we've said a million times, so you already know.
Oh, you're just going to leave it at that?
Yeah, they know.
Okay, but what I'm getting at is the whole purpose, and we talk about it all the time, and we truly feel this way, is we actually relate to you guys in a real way. We're not just YouTubers, which there's nothing wrong with people that do this. There's nothing wrong with people that just post these videos and it's just like, all right, this is how you build this. Have a good day. We try to relate to you guys. We do these meetups. We try to read the comments so we can talk to you guys. That's the whole point of this channel. is to be interactive as much as possible, or why would we have a talking channel? It's to be interactive with you guys, and we just want you guys to like feel like when you watch us, at least it's relatable. At least it's relatable. And the thing that's it's funny, but anytime we drive around here, we see people working on projects, and it takes them forever. I mean, forever. We see people working on a project. There's a property up the way, and we saw them starting the front fence 8 months ago.
Yeah.
6 months ago, 8 months ago, and they got half of it done, and now the property's for sale.
Packer.
Pack.
No.
No. Come here. Packer. If that person, whoever owned that and worked on that, had a YouTube channel, they would be getting bashed like we do. Oh, you bought a property, you couldn't finish, you couldn't do this project, you couldn't whatever. But reality is, we don't know why they started that and didn't finish. Maybe they ran out of money. Maybe the people were together and they split up. Maybe something bad happened medically and they don't have the money to finish. Maybe, who knows? Maybe they've had oil fill stuff on their property and something happened. Maybe bad neighbors. Maybe, who knows? No one knows. But if that guy was on the internet, he'd probably get destroyed because he tried to live a dream, because he tried to go after something he wanted, and then he would get destroyed in the comments. But you won't get destroyed in the comments by people that are actually out there doing and trying. You'll get destroyed by the people that don't do anything. And I just hope, there's so many people that say they want to start channels, but they're terrified of people talking bad about them, or
that's just the name of the game.
That's, put yourself on the internet. Post something on Facebook, you'll get destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, whatever it is, you're going to get destroyed by people that are just losers, and that's all it is. At the end of the day, they're just losers. I was a loser at one point. This was years and years ago. I'm cool now, but I used to get on the internet, and I'm talking 15 years ago, like back when Facebook kind of became a thing, or more of a thing after, I guess it was first college stuff, and then before it became a thing. And I went through a point of, I really wasn't doing much. I was just working and going home, and then I would just be on my computer, and people would post stuff, and I'm like, oh, this person's stupid. And so I would say something to them, and then I started realizing, like, I'm not doing anything. Like, why am I on here bashing somebody? I don't do anything. And then I started doing stuff, and I was too busy to get on there and bash people. And anyways, that's just basically what it is. So if you want to do something, who cares what people say? And there you go, poop it out, poop it out. Little Rider's taking him a big old dump. But coming out and seeing progress being made, like we said, every time I see the fence and it's getting straightened up over here, and we're doing stuff, and we got building materials for the house, and we got all this stuff, it's just like, oh, it feels so good. And I woke up this morning and I was energetic, I was energized, I was ready, I was pumped. I haven't been super pumped in a minute.
You guys haven't heard super pumped?
Yeah, I haven't been super pumped in a minute, and I truly am. I'm excited. Like, I am very much excited to get out and build today, because we have stuff we need. There's nothing holding us back but ourselves at this point, and if it doesn't get done, it's on us.
That is the difference, and the best feeling when it's all in your control. Whenever it's so far out of your control and everything, and that's where the stress comes in, because it's what can you do to fix the situation? Nothing. Mm-mm. So that's where the stress and the little bit of anxiety, stuff like that comes in. But really, when it's just on you, you got everything else, it's like,
let's go.
It
yeah,
feels good.
My biggest, I don't know if it's pet peeve or what in life, is waiting. I can't stand it. Oh my gosh, it eats me up inside. I can't stand waiting.
It's just like all the energy.
Oh,
it's like you just
I
feel
just feel like a pent up dog. Just get me out of this cage. And I have to just wait, and I hate it. And I just can't stand it. I can't stand it. But now that we have everything, and now that we're in control, and we get to make the decisions, and we get to decide how quick or how slow something happens, oh, that feels great. And when it's your project, you can do it as fast as you want, as slow as you want. When it's, whatever, that's it's on you, and that's the beauty of it. And today I woke up very, very energized and very excited, and I'm sure because I did, something tragic is going to happen, and something that we need is just not going to work. But I can look past that, and I can try to fix it, and I can try to work around it, and I'm very much excited. Y'all, again, we've learned, don't tell everyone every ingredient. Just give them the pie when it's done. You don't have to tell them how you're making it. Just give them the pie when you're done. They'll eat it, and if they like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. But if no one knows that you're really baking a pie, they may think you're making a cake. But if they don't know you're baking a pie, and then something happens, you don't bake the pie, then no one's going to be mad. So we've learned to keep it to a minimum of what we tell people. And we spent so much time being excited. We spent so much time being like, oh man, what if we do this? And people are like, you're dumb, why'd you buy a boat? Haven't even really done anything with the boat. It's stuff like that that people just get worked up on because you say something. And for everyone out there that has and will and whatever say, they never build nothing, they never finish nothing, y'all gonna hate our videos. Y'all are gonna hate our videos coming up, because we finally have it. And everyone that has had our backs and been there and been just saying, hey, just rest up while you can, hey, it's gonna work out, hey, whatever, again, thank you, because waiting and being pent up and having all this energy, it's hard to wait. But with you guys just reassuring us, hey, take your time, we're here, we got your back, just keep us updated, truly has got us through this. And it's game time, it's game on. Mm-hmm. And I'm truly ready, and very, very excited. And I hate telling y'all this, but we do have many other ideas in our head of things we want to do. And I got a little bit of jealous of the neighbors across the street, because that's something we kind of want. And they got it yesterday.
Yeah. And
I'm a little jealous, but it pumped me up. And what's funny too is they were out and they were waiting on the delivery, which we didn't know what they were doing. And I saw it pull up, and I just thought, good for y'all. Mm-hmm. Good for y'all. Like, that excitement, I remember when we first got the grain bin, oh my God, just knowing it's going to be there, that excitement, that rush. I remember when we found this property and we were going to go sign papers, and that excitement to like, I mean, to have that, if you've never had that before, that's the drug you want in life. That's what you want, and it's a feeling that no one can take away from you. Nobody. And I just thought about that. I was just like, oh yeah, we're working on something that we're super excited about. The neighbors across the way got the thing delivered, and they're super excited. We all bought property around here at the same time. The neighbor over there, you guys have seen in our videos, he has a horse arena, and he ropes and does stuff, and he's excited. I mean, he's out there working on it all the time. And just to see people around here with the same, it's not the same vision, but the same idea of like, I'm here to build my dream. It's so awesome to actually see in person. And if you're around people that are bashing you or telling you not to live your dream or whatever, get rid of them, get away, whatever you got to do. That is so toxic and crazy. Just get away from it and surround yourself with people that get pumped and excited and have dreams. And if you don't have anyone like that in your life, go to a YouTube channel and comment and just be like, you guys are inspiring me to get out and do this. Like, I have nobody. I can't look it up right now. Chrissy showed us.
Oh yeah, you took a picture of it.
But it's on my phone. I think your name is Mary. I think it's Mary something, or you know who you are. It doesn't matter what your name is.
You commented on one of Paragon's videos, just something very sweet.
You did.
Thank you.
You commented, and then you actually, maybe it was this morning I saw a comment from you. You comment on our videos all the time. And I'm not going to put it all out there, but you were in a low point, and watching our videos helped you through it. And even just that and seeing that comment, I mean, it touched Chrissy that she said, that's why we do YouTube. That's why we do it. And it touched our hearts, and we're glad that we were able to touch your heart in a way. We've had a lot of people comment saying, I've been in a rough situation, and your videos give me something to laugh at, give me something to motivate me, give me whatever it may be. And it's stuff like that that we forget whenever we're having a rough day, or we're dealing with dumb people or whatever it may be. We forget that. So thank you for the reminder. Thank you for that. It means probably more to us than it does to you, I guess. But when y'all do tell us these personal things, it truly does mean a lot, and it motivates us. And it's like, why fill the comment section up with just nothing? Why let these negative people fill it up when so much more positive can be put in there? And I don't know. It felt good to see that, and it felt good to see that you're doing well, and it makes it real, and it makes it relatable, and it makes it, like we've gone through a lot of really low points, and it just shows. I think we all got a lot more in common than a lot of people think.
I think one of the biggest, most comments about me are that, wow, she looks rough now, or this and that. It's like literally just living this lifestyle. If you're not truly living it, I don't know how women can do this without losing their looks. And
if you can go put makeup on and do your hair every day and all that, you're probably not working hard.
Well, it's just... And then
I say probably, baby.
Yeah, the stress and everything of this is, you're not gonna look as good as you once did. It's hard. It's hard.
Baby,
on you.
you look better.
Yeah.
Baby, I love it because it literally shows that we're in it together, and we're in it no matter what, and we're gonna put our heart and soul and bodies into it. And I mean, I look rough. You look beautiful, but we actually did it, and then at the end of the day, when it's done, we can relax.
Yeah.
And hey, calm down, boy.
It's okay.
And it's a part of it, and it's a part of the journey. And whenever we are looking super rough and we're covered in cement dust and dirt and
just no
grime
sleep.
And whatever,
no sleep, just low-powered cold shower.
To your average person, people may look down on that and be like, oh, she looks rough. But to me, it's a beautiful thing because we're out here and we're building together and we're doing what we want and we're building a life together. And
just sacrificing so we can have, the future we want.
Yeah, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I don't know many women that live a life that you live that would put that aside to come live this life to build the dream that we want.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if my baby looking rough, I like it. You ain't looking rough, baby. All right, guys, we're gonna go. It's getting windy. It's gonna feel better today, temperature-wise, but it's gonna be a little windy, and so we're gonna try to knock stuff out, and hopefully we'll be pumping out some videos for you guys. Not sure if we have a Crocker Life coming out today or not.
No.
Potentially, maybe, but I think we gotta really focus on building. So this will probably be the only video y'all get from us today. What is today? Sunday.
Yeah.
So Monday, I'm sure you'll get a video somewhere, somehow. But hopefully you guys have a great day.
Bandit
They
said,
over they over there playing rough, and Mama Bandit said, "Stop it, children."
Yeah.
They all play very well together. It's actually
it's really cute.
It's pretty nice. And when we took Cowboy, they were like, "Has he interacted with other dogs?" Oh yeah, oh yeah. We got a pack. So anyways, we will catch you guys on the next one. We appreciate y'all. We got building to do.